guys doing?
Good, you?
I'm Joel, Michaely. How's it going?
So
You are?
I'm Miranda.
Miranda?
Yes.
Miranda sings.
Miranda Cool. My last
Miranda
name
Cool.
really is actually Cool.
Cool? With a C or a K?
It's spelled K-U-H-L.
That's so cool, Cool.
Thanks. So how did you get involved with Lambda Legal?
I am a new recruit into Lambda Legal, but super thankful that the organization exists because I think it's a falsehood that people think that things are getting much better for the gay community, but I feel like, yes, it is getting better, but there's still a ton of more work to do, and every day comes a new fight and a new battle, and someone needs to speak out and handle that for us, and especially in the legal department.
Right. What is the biggest way that you think people can have an impact that want to help out, that want to be the support?
I didn't hear you, Miss Cool. What'd you say?
I said, what do you think is like the biggest way that people can help out, that want to support the community, that want to be there?
That want to help the community or that want to help Lambda Legal? Or both?
Like the LGBT community.
I feel like the best way of helping the LGBTQI community is to basically understand that they're humans too, and that they have feelings as well. And if you're making fun of someone, they can hear you, or if you're talking bad about someone, people are in earshot. It's like for real. So I think the best thing that you could do for LGBTQI people is realize they're just people and treat them as such. Try not to treat them as differently. Try to just be respectful and kind and let them live their life, because ultimately what they do in their life doesn't really affect your life. So just give them their space to live. That's all they want. They just want to live in peace. You want to live in peace. We want to live in peace. Yes.
So what inspires you?
What inspires me in general?
Yeah.
What inspires me? Great art inspires me. Like, I just went to the Brood Museum, which was amazing. That was pretty fascinating. Plays really inspire me, theater pieces.
Which one?
In particular, lately, I really loved Dear Evan Hansen. It was just off Broadway in New York, and then it's transferring to Broadway. It was exceptional. Fun Home, which is actually a lesbian musical based on a graphic novel, because there's lesbian graphic novels now apparently as well.
Love it.
Yeah, I feel like when you see great art, it inspires you to create more things, and it sheds a light on humanity, and that is always fascinating, because even though you think you're a well-rounded human, sometimes a great piece of art should challenge your thought process and make you think differently, and then you treat the world differently, and that's what I like, being moved within art.
And like you said earlier, LGBTQAI rights have come a long way, but there's still quite a bit to go, right? And what would be the number one thing that you would change if you could?
One thing that I would really change for LGBTQI people is something that I'm very starting to become vocal about, is that I feel like the more representation that you are seeing within the media or just even on regular television, the more it becomes accepted within heterosexual communities and all around the world. When they come into your living room through the power of TV and the television, they become your friends, they become your allies, you understand them. Will and Grace did tremendous amounts for gay rights just by existing and people inviting them into their home, those gay characters. So what I think is really important is that there's more gay characters on all television shows, and that they're played by gay people because I think personally not being performed by gay actors is like putting on blackface. It's the equivalent, and I find it very offensive, and I think it should stop. I also think that, like, you know, television and Hollywood in general we're at the forefront of progressing things forward. The rest of the country and the rest of the world sometimes will follow suit in regards to what we put out there. So I think it's great that we have. One sec. I think it's really great that Hollywood has embraced diversity so incredibly and continues to do it, but I don't think that we're pushing ourselves enough in the diversity, because on every television show and every single movie, there is every minority and every ethnicity included, however, not always gay. Primarily, generally not. And even if it is, it's played by heterosexuals. And I think that needs to stop immediately, because then people don't know how to connect and react to an actual real-life gay person. Because even if there is a gay character and it's played by a straight person, people see it and it doesn't have the flair, it doesn't have, you know, it's not a living, breathing, fully realized human being of a gay person. So I find it, and I also think that, you know, they're very underrepresented. I don't understand why gay people, if they do include it, it's always in a storyline on a television program as opposed to just coincidental. Like the doctor happens to be gay, never happens. Or a witness to a murder on a CSI or any crime show is never a gay person. Are gay people not witnessing crimes? Are they not doctors? Are they not lawyers on a legal show? Or just a random lawyer in anything? Are they not smart enough or included in the world enough that they're represented in that regard? So I think that is something that LGBTQI really needs to push forward, because I think it moves the dial forward for the entire world.
I never thought of that aspect, but you're right.
Yeah, watch it when you watch TV now. You're going to be like, what?
I am.
And it's really interesting, because it's like you have to have multiples of every minority except for a minority that's currently, it's allowed to dismiss us. You're allowed to say, based upon your religion, that you don't like gay people. People allow that as an opinion. If you're not allowed to say that for any other minority group, yet you're allowed to say that against gay people, and that needs to stop. And so that includes including us in every regard.
I agree. Well, thank you so much.
Sorry, is that really militant?
I like it. No,
Crazy pants?
No, I'm just worried that they're